following is an exclusive presentation of Turner Sports, a Time Warner company.
They've been flocking through the gate since early this morning. People from all 50 states, some 200,000 of them, all coming to Lowe's Motor Speedway at Charlotte to see the NASCAR Winston Cup Series in the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte, the great Memorial Weekend American celebration of speed. Combine a state fair with a NASCAR Winston Cup Series race with an NFL playoff game, you get an idea of what the atmosphere around this speedway has been like. Today's attended some 200,000 people, making this the third largest city in North Carolina. Over 175,000 seats sold out, plus the competitors and so on jammed in along pit road. Let's go topside of the man who called the action of tonight's race. Here's Ken Squire.
Well, thank you very, very much, Alan, and a good day to you on this Memorial Weekend. This is the climax event, the 40th running of the 600. Down below us are 43 automobiles, line nose to tail.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a race.
All right, welcome aboard the longest race of the season. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for checking out the season if you've been watching. A lot to discuss here. A lot of one race paint schemes this race. Although right in front of us, that's Sterling Marlin's new paint scheme. That in 1997, he started running at the Coca-Cola 600 and ran it the rest of the way. And it's a little... Uh-oh. Yellow flag already. Speaking of paint schemes, it was supposed to be a big night for the new... for the white Michael Waltrip car. Guess not. Jeremy Mayfield again. And then Kenny Wallace and Michael Waltrip obviously were involved, and it all began because of Morgan Shepherd. We have a couple pitters here. Ward Burton, and it looks like Rusty Wallace. Yeah. Alright, that took some of the shine off of the beginning of the race, but we're good. It's a long one. If you've ever played NASCAR 2003, or you've been watching this season, you probably noticed something different with the engine sounds. Someone made a new engine sound pack in 2020. It was released in early May on Reddit. And I'll put that information somewhere. Look out. Okay, we got it. There's Ernie Irvin's paint scheme. Obviously. Oh, this is good. This is good racing. Pretty sure I didn't mention the race analysis yet. I kind of cut him off there. Tire windows about 50 to 55 laps, but the AI might surprise us. Because at times 2 wear, I had it at 30 laps, which would mean times 1 would be 60, you'd think. But did a practice Did a practice tire run with the AI. Then ran a couple simulations with the AI by themselves running. And it always falls within 50 and 55 laps. So we'll see if that holds true here. Jeff Burton's not going to let me take in the scenery here. Yeah, well, obviously check out the rest of the paint schemes throughout the race. Rick Mast has one. We have Jeff Gordon running his Jurassic Park car. I think I put that in the race analysis. We are getting one random caution. I thought about doing two, but nah.
Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, and we're finally out of the ESPN portion of the schedule for a while. We had 4 straight races there. Bristol, Martinsville, Sears Point, and Talladega. And we won't see ESPN a lot for a while, because this is TBS, obviously. And then we got Dover and Pocono coming up, which are TNN. And we have a Michigan race that's on CBS. We have the California race, which is going to be on ABC. And I'm forgetting another one. And then ESPN is at Daytona. But then we have the Brickyard and Loudon on TNN. Brickyard's on ABC. So I had a pretty good workflow going with the ESPN stuff too, which is good because then I can adapt that to all the other ones now. I like the new sound pack. I have the sound obviously turned down for my voice, but in watching some of the videos so far and some people that have messaged me, I can afford to turn the engines up a little bit. I've been starting to do that in the last couple races. I've turned the spotter up this race. Turn one here is tricky. Like, you have to get in the throttle and start turning before the track has you. You just have to trust that it's going to be there. Again, long race. We don't have to race lake speed right now. We don't have to. We don't have to dive into weird situations. I think we started 11th or 13th. Which was good. Back in the day, and my memory might be deceiving me, but back in the day I remember running We're letting Mike Skinner go. Look out, wall. Back in the day, I remember running a full, basically the same kind of season we're running now. Full damage, 50% races. And I remember getting a DNF at Charlotte here. And I can't remember for what, but I remember there was like 30 laps to go, and I was coming out of turn 4, and the car, just like something snapped, and the car died. I was like, oh my god. I think I was leading at the time too. I don't know. I wouldn't mind if the game had random breakdowns for us, but that would get frustrating. Alright, we let Mike Skinner go thinking he was the cock of the walk here, but he must have just had a really good run, although we're catching up to everyone here. What's Brett Bodine gonna do with me? Nothing. Really good AI difficulty here, good wear on them. They keep their speeds up throughout the run. Alright. We got tricked by Mike Skinner into thinking he was faster than us. We're not gonna do the same with Jeff Burton here. I can't find a spot to get around Mike Skinner. Just test her out up here. Maybe use the hill, go inside on him here. Might have had a shot there. Try it again. Yeah, I think we got him here.
Car outside. Keep low.
Give us room there, boss. Here we go. All right. So that's how we take a spot. Coming out of 4. Get a good run coming down the hill. Oh, and do it perfectly. Then we have a chance.
Might, passion with intensity, gasoline with dynamite. It's WCW Saturday night, 6:05 Eastern, every Saturday on the Superstation.
There's the Budweiser Blint, best seat in the house, inside the Bud One airship. Aerial Ambassador, the king of beers, and the official beer of NASCAR. Looking down on Charlotte Motor Speedway.
You see Jeff Burton up there, 3 or 4 cars ahead. He passed us during the break, and then we had to let some other guys, because we originally caught a group in front of us that were running too wide and just, as they say, holding up the show. And I wasn't pushing it 3 wide, so I had to back off, and that let a bunch of cars behind us catch up.
Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high.
I was holding my breath there for a second.
Stay high. Clear.
All right. Nice ebb and flow to the race here. Again, give and take. I'm giving them plenty of room. I think early on we were running side by side with Jeff Burton coming out of 4, and he didn't get spooked. And I actually wasn't giving him a lot of room back then, and we still were side by side. So I don't know what happened to John Andretti there. With this race, it's longer than usual, obviously. There's going to be random breakdowns. Like right now, Ernie Irvin or Ricky Rudd's car could start smoking and they'll slow up. And if we aren't on top of it, we're going to ram right into them. That goes with any race, but yeah. You can see the leaders have pulled away a touch because we're all racing back here. Man, the AI really pushes me to the limits here. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Racing. Everything. I still think we're a little bit faster than what we're showing. But can't use up the car early. We got exciting things happening in front of us. Oh, that's the that's Michael Waltrip ahead of Bill Elliott up there on the top line. Michael Waltrip's going to be slow this whole race. Look out. Bill Elliott, what are you doing? All right. I'm going to let Bill in here. Man, that's got to be demoralizing for a driver, you know. Starting the Coca-Cola 600, you think about it all year. The week building up to it, you're all excited, and then 3 laps in, you wreck and you're limping around the track the rest of the way. It's gotta be awful. Still pays well, but alright, we factor in those early caution laps, and should be seeing pit stops in the next 7 or 8 laps, I think. Bill Elliott wants to race a little bit. We'll join in. Yeah, I like this new sound pack. It literally blends into the background. I mean, we've run 50 laps and I decided to just mention it now because I remembered that it's in here. It's just good sounds, good everything. That's the highest compliment you can give it, that you forget that it's on. Bill Elliott's hauling the mail here.
Stay low. Clear. Outside. Clear.
I haven't seen their pit stop routine though yet, but I do know, we'll talk about it when we get there. I don't know where they brake to go into pit road and everything and what speeds they get down to, but I know their pit road exit speed is bad, so we have to police ourselves on that, because if we don't, then we'll gain a ton of spots just because we're faster than them going around 1 and 2 on the apron to get to the backstretch. And it ruins the race. I mean, if I had to win this race against the AI for $1 million, then yeah, we'll do that, but just trying to get immersion here. There's the tire situation. Boy, I tell you what, I wonder if Bill Elliott was really held up by Michael Waltrip there. And got stuck behind him and all these other cars passed him, and now he can finally get his revenge. Because he's making passes left and right. Probably Bonnie making a move on Jimmy Spencer up there. Let's see if the three forwards lined up here can take advantage of that. Oh, I had to slam on the brakes there. Pit stops should be very soon. But again, like I said at the beginning of the race, the AI in the game likes to throw me a curveball and throw all my testing out the window. Running a bit of a higher line there to make sure we don't get caught up in anyone pitting. But yeah, we're probably going to get faster throughout the race just because we're going to learn the track. That's how it is with every race. Lap 58. Nothing yet. I don't know why they do this to me. I'm content running where we're at right now, if it means whoever's behind us doesn't start knocking on the door, which I think is Ernie Irvin. I have all these paint schemes pretty much down in my mind in the rear view. And then you throw 7 or 8 new ones at me. I gotta think twice. That's Ernie Irvin. Now, we should definitely be seeing pit stops the next few laps. No question. Starting to get nervous. in 3 and 4 waiting for their pit move. We got him.
Outside. Clear.
He just had issues with Jimmy Spencer, and we were able to capitalize. What did he say? Oh, we're in the top 10. Should we be, though? I wonder if pit stops... I mean, we would have seen pit stops beginning. I don't like this, Bill. Alright. Oh, another good run. Nice.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Alright, we got a pitter. Mark Martin, it looks like. So we're going to gain a spot here. Couple spots. Alright, we got a couple pitters. Speed limit's 45. We got 4 tires coming on. Alright, they're pitting. At least Jeff Burton is. That was a wild, extreme move.
Clear.
Alright. Oh, Jimmy Spencer behind us now.
You're in fifth.
I almost want to let him go so he doesn't ram into us on our inconsistent pit road entry speed. Or you know what?
Pitting now.
We're going to stay out and lead a lap. I think there's still another leader out right now.
You're now in third.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. It might be worth staying out and leading a lap. Getting a point. We haven't gotten a call out that our tire is wearing down.
Pitting now.
There's still another leader out there.
Okay, you're in second.
Ken Schrader, what the heck, pal? Great if a caution came out right now.
That car's a lap down. Inside. That car's a lap down. Stay high. Still there. Clear inside. The leader's pitting now.
There we go. We're gonna lead our lap here.
That car's a lap down. You are on the point.
All right, we're
Lap down.
gonna be pitting now. And some of those cars that pitted under that caution are going to swing around and have the lead. And they might actually lap the whole field here.
Lap down.
At least for the first few laps. I don't have this entry down perfect.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
But Rusty's coming with us anyway, so your pit stop was stupid. Alright, the scoreboard. That scoreboard right here. We're right near it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed there, when we were downshifting, you can hear the clicks and everything. Just little things this person added into this sound pack. It's pretty nice.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 45.
All right.
Keep it under 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear
All right, this is what I mean about policing ourselves here. You see, Rusty Wallace is not really knocking on our door, so we're trying to keep his speed, and we still can't stay down with him. All right. I totally expect to have lost some spots here, because we were out on the track running on old tires. Didn't expect to lose 10 spots. Look out, come on, hold on to it. Hold on to it. All right. Sometimes fresh tires are the worst thing to ever happen. Oh, come on. There we go. Just got to hit a groove here. They are much sharper than us on fresh tires. I'm all over the place. Let's just hope this race doesn't come down to, you know, a 10-lap shootout on fresh tires, because it's taken me a few laps here to remember how to run on them. But we're there now. Tell you what, I think we lost spots in time on the track because our pit road entry was so slow. And again, we stayed out. I think the end of the run was 2 seconds difference on fresh tires versus old tires, and we stayed out an extra 2 or 3 laps, so that's 6 seconds. That's about right. And the obvious answer is, yeah, you know, going slow up pit road hurt you, but I guarantee it didn't. I guarantee that wasn't the issue. Brett Bodine and I have taken Charlotte Motor Speedway by storm here. We had fun getting around Steve Grissom. I got around Rick Mast back there. And we're reeling in this next pack. I like it. Look out, Steve Grissom. Man. No. Alright. Hold on to it. Damage. That all started from Brett Bodine having a weird checkup. And I was coming down the hill. I was going to try to pass him. And Steve Grissom tried to fill in the hole there. Now we got to see what this damage does to us. We're still catching up to this pack, though. I'm not feeling anything different in the car. At all. So we're going to say no to a repair. Yeah, at least we're getting a good look at the back of Rick Mast's car. This Strand fishing line paint scheme. We're 19 seconds back. That's pretty much exactly where we were when we checked it earlier after we pitted. So this difficulty is amazing. I'm guessing this pack in front of us is in lap traffic. Some of them might be lappers. That's Jimmy Spencer up there, and he's been the most inconsistent car I've seen yet and during this race. We will be among the first cars to pit this time around. Because that really killed us. But hey, we got a point. Wasn't worth it. Looks like that's Derek Cope up there. Ahead of Steve Grissom. Look, Mass, we need to get around Brett Bodine. There we go. And I gotta go. Oh, I had a good run, but I had to lift out just a hair so we didn't spin him out. And it cost us that position. Might have squeezed Hamilton there. Didn't mean to. I'm just trying to hold that line up there and not hit the wall. Even though we were nowhere near the wall, but got a pitter there. Not sure who. I think we got him. Ugh. Not enough. Derek Cope has to be for position. He is. Believe it or not, we're halfway home already. Oh. I needed Rick Mass to fall in behind Steve Grissom, and he didn't want to. I say we got him here. We do. Cross flags. I'm not worried about it. Whoa, Steve Grissom. We're halfway through this race. It's not wreck. Steve Grissom made some weird karate move there. Going into one. He's weird. He's getting weird here. I don't like you, Steve Grissom. Oh, I really want to get around Steve Grissom. We didn't have it there. Trying to side-eye who that is sitting on pit road, and I can't figure it out. We pitted around lap 65. So we can expect pit stops here. Lap 125, 130. Hey, Bill Elliott again. Here we go. Ernie Irvin. Okay, that makes sense. I remember seeing black, and it wasn't matching the car. I couldn't place the paint scheme. So I guess Ernie Irvin was on pit road there for a while. Fixing a broken Johnson rod or something.
How to create your own killer spaghetti with Paul and Annabelle.
Lick it up, baby. Lick it up.
Dinner and a movie. Friday night following the Braves game. Only on TBS, the Superstation.
The Coca-Cola 600 on TBS is brought to you by Castrol GTX, the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Drive hard. And by Goodyear. Need tires? Call 1-800-GOODYEAR.
Bill Elliott and me making our way. We just passed Ricky Rudd. I got enough for Bill here. Slam the brakes. Don't wash up into them. There we go. So, spots-wise, we're pretty much where we were before the last round of pit stops. Flirting with the top 10. But time-wise, I mean, we're losing. We're racing back here. We're losing time to the leaders. Thankfully, the damage that we took on wasn't a race changer. There's this debris caution hanging over the race right now. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a thought we were going to get an old-fashioned caution right there with these two. I got to push Jeff Bodine here. Can't just sit here and race side by side, fellas. There we go. We're getting close to pit stops again. 125, 130-ish. Alright, they're racing side by side back there. Let's go, Jeff Bodine. Jeff Bodine. Yeah, I mentioned all the broadcasts coming up. I'm looking forward to getting back into TNN stuff, because we had that at Rockingham, and then we haven't had it since. Yeah, that was me screwing up and coming out of 2. I'm trying to find a different line around there, which I probably shouldn't be experimenting with. Probably shouldn't be experimenting with at the end of a run here. Yeah, the sound pack has little crackles here and there, which, whatever. Not a deal breaker. Man, somebody's right on us here. This white car back here came out of nowhere. Oh, that's Ernie Irvin. Remember, he was in the laps for 5 or 6. He's on fresh tires. Jeff Bodine, just let him go, man. We should have seized the day there and used Irvin to get around Bodine. Here we go, pit stops. We're going in. We are going in this time. Let's check the interval. We're 23 seconds behind the leader. Let's do everything by the book here. I hope that was the line. Alright, good. Whew. I forget the number we were even at. What were we at? 23 something? Alright, it's gonna be tough to police ourselves here. I'm obviously not going full speed right now that I could be. I think we did pretty well there. Alright, we're merging. No one's on the track with us. Big bucks, no whammies, no cautions. Oh, the random yellow.
Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 30 car.
I'm stunned. I'm speechless.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
I've sat here with my mouth open for the past 30 seconds.
Past the 1 car. Pit road is now open.
I'm still just sitting here. I don't even know how this is all gonna pan out. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're coming around. We're in turn 1 and 2 here. Getting ready to go green. Things are all jumbled. We are in 36th place. A lap down already. So we're on the inside. The lead lap car beside us is in 17th spot. So the leader's way behind.
Leader of the other pacing line.
So we're not going to go down 2 laps here, but we need 2 cautions here. We need one to so we can swoop back up to the leader and then pass the leader. I don't know. Whose idea was it to have random cautions? There's our luck. Finally, our luck. We didn't get a good hand.
Get ready now. Going green.
Been waiting for it.
Pit car's in.
All right. The goal here is just not to go another lap down. And hold our speed here. We need a caution. We need a caution right now.
Clear.
We can run with the man. Again, this is me not knowing the lay of the land on fresh tires, and it seems like we always have issues out at 2 on fresh tires. Okay. We need a caution back there, guys. Somebody come through for us.
Keep low. Stay low.
We can't race angry here, though. I mean, we could, it's not like we're racing for the lead here. It's not like we're racing for position. Derek Cope was the only car. We were racing for position there. So we have him beat. And again, this was just Operation Stay Ahead of these leaders. The leader, Jeff Gordon, of course. Should have did 2 random cautions, huh? What a bummer. And we can't really employ any kind of surprise. We don't have any surprise pitch strategy out of our back pocket. I mean, our best bet is to kind of take it easy on tires and splash and go. Because we probably restarted with about 70 left, a little bit more. And I remember the first pit stop, there was a fuel call out as we were on pit road. So the fuel might be an issue. Were we gonna win? I don't know. I don't think we were. Say the stars aligned and we had a caution came out and we were in, you know, restarting in the top 10 or something. I don't know. But we got 61. Yeah, we're going to be 4 laps short on fuel. But I think that's what everyone's going to be doing. I think everyone's going to be doing a splash and go. I am very sad. Bobby Labonte caught up to us. We got around Mike Skinner. But the big story is Jeff Gordon is about to lap us. He just has a rocket ship right now. I mean, we're hanging in there with Bobby Labonte, who's running 19th. But we had a strong car early. I think the whatever damage we had was enough to mess with us a little bit.
Here comes the leader.
And we just gotta let him go.
Clear inside.
There you go, Jeff. Let's see if we can hang with him. I'm gonna say no, and I think you have to run just perfect laps to do it. Yeah, I think we're using his draft a little bit. But we're hanging with him. We would have to do this lap after lap, lap after lap after lap. and not screw up. Screwed up a little bit going into one, and he's pulling away. This is what I want, though. Interesting development going on, ladies and gentlemen. The AI is splitting the rest of the race in half, and we're seeing pit stops. What does that mean? Not exactly sure. You can see pit road is a flutter with activity. And we're using our human reptile brain to do a splash and go at the end. We're not splitting the race in half like these robots. 'Cause I think that's the right move. I think that's a sound strategy. And I think Bobby Hamilton pitted already because he's hell on wheels here. We need some kind of break. Kenny Wallace was banged up early in that early crash. And we picked up 13 spots here. Again, just from staying on the track while the AI pits. And if you remember, after that, on that restart, I said, let's not drive angry and drive stupid. But we still did. So our tires are going. Alright, these guys pitted. I mean, we can... Alright, Jeff Burton pitted.
That car's a lap down.
And, I mean, usually... we stay on par with the AI. We do, you know... we police ourselves. But... I don't know. I mean, I called my shot. I called my shot off that caution. That we were going to do a splash and go. Because it's the smart move. And these guys splitting the race in half. I don't know. We're getting a good... we're getting a good sample of the solo engine right now in this sound pack.
You're now in the top 20.
Good job. That has a good sound to it. What is this car? I can't place it.
That car's a lap down.
I think I put the wrong paint scheme on for somebody. That's supposed to be... Oh, it's Robbie Gordon's cream car. Wow, I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. Alright, 26 laps to go. We don't have enough. We don't have enough tires. So I think our best bet, because we're on the lead lap, Jack. Our best bet is just to stay out for as long as humanly possible here. Bobby Labonte is 4 seconds behind us, and he pitted, so he's going to be coming in hot the next couple laps. And we're just going to run this out until they tell us we got to pit. Got to catch a caution here. Here comes Bobby. Jeff Gordon's lapping us. Hang on. Are they running? Who's running for position with him up there? Look out. Nobody. Ricky Rudd's 3 seconds back. So, yeah, Gordon just has his rocket car here. Now, Cope just passed us. And... you know, we just lost positions there. Wow. And yeah, speaking of positions, all these, I mean, we're taking a risk here. We're taking a risk that a caution's going to come out, and we're going to pick up some spots. But the fact that everyone's running on fresh tires while we're out here being a clown. When we finally do pit, when we come out, we're probably going to be bad. Probably going to be in the 40s. I don't think we're going to be Jeremy Mayfield bad. But might end up 40th. Yeah, wearing out, so we're going in. Guys, don't hit me. So we're doing a splash. We're risking it. We're doing right sides only.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds.
What do we have to lose? 1 point?
Changing just the right sides this time. Right sides only.
Probably a mistake. Oh, I forgot to turn off the damage. So that ruined that. There goes that strategy. Lesson learned.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit faster through here. I don't know, the AI might be onto something here, going slow. Okay.
Okay, merge when you can.
We'll find out together at the start-finish line where we're at. Probably should have just taken on 4 tires there. Where are we at? 41st. Yeah, thanks for fixing the damage. Appreciate it. Jeremy Mayfield's probably having a laugh at our expense. So yeah, we did what we could with our strategy here. Didn't pay off. Not getting a DNF though. And I mean, this kind of race, Coca-Cola 600, you know, there should be some more cautions, you know. I'm not just saying that being funny because we needed one, but I mean, every other track we've had so far this year, we've had some good cautions, you know. And longest race of the year, we had one 4 laps in, 3 laps in, whatever it was, and that was it. Then we had our debris one. Jeff Gordon lapping us again.
Clear.
What the heck?
Car inside. Still there. That car's a lap down. Stay high. Clear. Just 5 more to go.
Alright, we're winding down here. Minor development. Mike Skinner went on pit road. He might be DNFing. We can gain a spot barely, I think. With 4 laps to go. Yeah, let's just hope he stays on pit road. Well, we'll put the cars on the truck, head to Dover, and not get screwed by a random caution. That's the plan.
Just 2 to go.
I'm not sure. Oh, we did lose Mike Skinner. Here we go. Gained a spot. Remember that. Yeah, and we led a lap this race. Way back 10 hours ago. Jeff Gordon taking the white flag now.
White flag. One more lap to go.
He's 7 seconds ahead of second place. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, our luck finally got us. I think we came into this race up 13 points on Gordon. I'm pretty sure he's getting 50. We're getting 4. So 46. I mean, he's going to have a 30-some point lead on us now, or 20-some point lead on us.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
That's the way she goes sometimes.
The race is over. Come on in.
That's the way she goes. Rest of the standings: Andretti top 10, Darrell Waltrip top 10, Rusty Wallace had that pitting or something early, top 10. Dale Jarrett, yeah, Terry Labonte finished top 10 too. So a lot of these guys with points. Mark Martin, 19th. Bill Elliott, we were pretty much running with him all race. He finished 21st. So there you have it. Longest race of the season. Yeah. Just a bummer. We'll get over it, though. We're going to start Dover for the first time. We won't be in the lead in the points since Rockingham, I think. All right, that's it. See you at Dover. Thanks for watching.